ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, the question on the floor today is, was Rashidi Ellis robbed? That's the question. Was Rashidi Ellis robbed? Well, let me be clear here. When I say robbed, I'm not talking about violence. I have to say that because, sometimes when the algorithm is being materialized, you can't use certain words on YouTube. So let me be clear here. When I say robbed, I am not inferring any occurrences of violence. I am referring to what occurred inside of the boxing ring on Saturday night when Rashidi Ellis lost his first professional fight in a 12-round competition. Now, Rashidi Ellis looked like he was doing pretty good for the first 7 or 8 rounds in that fight. And by all ringside observers' accounts, got tongue-tied, and viewers at home, and even some of the experts, it looked like basically Rashidi Ellis was going to skate through 12 rounds unscathed and basically dominate his opponent for the duration of the fight. But I saw something from round 8 to 12, just like the experts saw something, and just like ringside observers saw something. And guess what we all saw? Even the viewers watching at home. You know what we all saw? We saw the momentum shift. That's what we saw. Because Villiers started landing punches as he was being effective in his aggression toward Rashidi Ellis. And it basically culminated into him getting 2 knockdowns that he scored in the 12th and final round, ultimately being major components in him winning the fight by a very close majority decision. So the question on the floor today, was Rashidi Ellis robbed? And I want you all to answer that question in the comments section below. Because here's the thing. You have 2 schools of thoughts. One school of thought is Rashidi Ellis did so well for the first 7 to 8 rounds that it don't matter what happened for the last 4 rounds. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, in his case, it would be 9, 10, 11, 12. Not including the 8th round, so that's the 4 rounds that I'm referring to. It doesn't matter what happens in the 9th, 10th, 11th, or 12th round because Rashidi Ellis did so well in the first 8 rounds, he got the fight in the bag no matter what. And then there's the other school of thought that says, well, wait a minute. Rashidi Ellis did do well in the first 7 to 8 rounds. But what happened is one of those 7 or 8 rounds was scored by the judges. And also the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th round, including the 10-7 round that was scored for Villiers. And that's how Villiers came up victorious in this fight. So the question remains again, was Rashidi Ellis robbed of an opportunity to advance his career being undefeated in the welterweight division? Now, I want to share something with you because this is important. Tune in because I'm working on some things behind the scenes to invite some experts on this channel. Yes, I'm talking about experts. I'm talking about experts that have been tried and true with credibility in the sport of boxing, professionally speaking. And I am referring to some judges, some professional, decorated, and celebrated judges to be able to give the fans, you all my viewers, you all my subscribers, the opportunity to understand certain elements involved when judging high-profile fights, championship fights, and even the lower level up-and-coming fights. And also to provide that educational piece. You know what this channel is all about. Education and entertainment. Y'all know that. So stay tuned for that. We got that coming locked in. We got a couple of, I got some referees that's going to come join the channel as well. Oh, yes. I'm waiting for my timekeeper. I'm waiting for my timekeeper to come and do a little live with me to educate the fans on what goes on with timekeeping. See, this is stuff that most channels may not be afforded the opportunity to do. But because I am not just afforded the opportunity, but I'm privileged, man. I am. I'm very privileged to be able to offer that value for you. And you know what? I can't just end this in no little smooth way, because you know I got the turtleneck on. You know I got a phone call. I got to say this before I leave. This is very entertaining. Good friend of mine's called me. And you know what he said? He said, Marty, you got to check your analytics now. You know? So I said, yeah, I'm going to check my analytics. And guess what, y'all? I checked the analytics. And guess what? There's women watching the channel now, y'all. So you know, I got to put my swag on, every now and then. So I put the turtleneck. Well, this don't count because I'm really wearing this turtleneck today. But, I'm just saying, ladies, they're entering into the lives. They're entering into the channel. So, I got to put my swag on now. It's all a part of entertainment and it's all a part of education, so we just want to be able to do that. And I said all of that to say that just because I'm wearing a turtleneck and just because I got these glasses on, don't mean that this channel is not about education. It's not about entertainment, even though I got that swag on me. It don't mean that. We still gonna be locked in to do what we do. But I got to end this right. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.